We ready to roll?
We are ready to roll. Nice early start, 10 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, kids are in the car locked and loaded, but we're not changing campsites. We're actually heading out to do a day trip. Anyway, g'day guys, Cam and Tiff Wild Touring, and welcome to this week's episode. This week we are in the beautiful Byfield National Park area.
Yeah, just north of Yeppoon in Queensland.
Yeah, our primary goal while we're here is to check out the national park. It looks beautiful. We're going to head out and do a bit of a day trip through it today, including some full drive tracks with a really notorious sand dune, supposed to be 1 kilometre long.
Yeah, they call it Big Sandy, and apparently a lot of people get stuck there. What did you say? I'm from WA, I don't get stuck. Yeah. I'm used to beach driving.
I wasn't going to mention that just in case I eat those words later. But anyway, we're going to go check that out. And then when we get back, I think I'll show you more of this beautiful property. We're on a stunning hip camp, 30 acres of jungle. It is, yeah, truly beautiful.
It is so beautiful. Like, yeah. Gosh, if I owned this property, I would just be in heaven.
You'd never leave, would you? Anyway, let's go check out this full drive track and what Byfield National Park has to offer.
Do you want to take your shoes?
Yeah, I'll do that. So Tiff actually had a look for accommodation in this area, and there was a few national park camps, hey?
Yeah, there's three. There was three national park campgrounds. There is actually another one right on the beach, but not van friendly. None of them were full. They were all sort of like half full, but it was hard to gauge like how big the bays were. I think a lot of them are just camper trailer friendly or tent friendly. So I stumbled across this hip camp, 30 acres, private property, rolling green grass, and so much space, and we're the only ones here.
Yeah, I think they have 6 bays available, but yeah, no one was booked here, which is crazy because it was like 40 bucks a night, something like that. So it's like cheap caravan park kind of rates, but they've got showers and a toilet block, a camp kitchen. I think there was water available. I don't know, we're self-sufficient anyway. You can have campfires and you've got heaps of room, so it was a no-brainer for us.
Yeah.
Have a look at the jungle coming out.
Bloody love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Anyway, short 20 odd minutes, something like that, to the start of the national park, where we'll see if we can find a map or something to suss out where we're going, air down and go find this huge sand dune.
Like a dog, day and night, trying to finish up this job and do it right. There's only a few things that a man like me needs, and Jesus whiskey, and you're right next to me.
Right, my tyres are already down to 11-12 pounds, so we're sweet there. But just in case there's no room up ahead, all I'm going to do is put center diff lock in. I'm going to go low range. And low range turns off all the traction control aids and stuff anyway, because traction control is not your friend in the loose sandy stuff. And this is superhero mode for full driving. Low range, center diff lock, no traction controls. Let's have a look. I don't know if this is actually the sand dune we're on now.
No, it's not. It's up here.
Or is that the peak of it though?
I don't know.
Because we are climbing up. I wouldn't call it a dune. I don't know. It's pretty chopped up. You can tell people are not airing down.
Oh, this is in here.
Oh, right.
Yeah, this one here.
Singing, hey, honey, coming home. Don't know why you're gone so long. Hey, honey, coming home to you. Hey, honey, promise please that you're gonna be the light on for me. Hey, honey, I'm coming home soon. You know what we're gonna do. Heaven knows that you put your time into it. Hell of a woman, sweet red wine, and how you choose. Well, let's get one thing straight. It ain't about what you do for me, man. I'm gonna love you, and I love you loving me. Singing.
Yeah, It's a fairly long drive, but it's certainly not difficult. It's been really chopped out, so we're just going pretty slow.
You probably wouldn't want to stop on it though, because it'd be hard to get the momentum again.
Yeah, like any sand driving.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's so chopped out. It's ridiculous. Sorry, kiddies.
They are not impressed.
No, that's it, babe. That's the top.
Yeah, that's it.
That was a good drive. I enjoyed that. Definitely not as difficult as I was expecting. You climb a fair amount of elevation. You can see how high we are looking back the way we've came. People have made it difficult by hitting it with tyre pressures up too high, and they've sort of dug out big ruts and wombat holes and stuff like that. But the sand's not particularly soft. It's not particularly deep. Not a difficult hill climb, but good fun. Yeah?
Certainly couldn't take a caravan, that's for sure.
Nah, I wouldn't. Oh, you know what? So this stuff doesn't faze me, but I am a little bit nervous about next week's episode. We're going to take the van on to Fraser Island.
Yeah. Everything's always so much harder with a caravan. Like,
yeah.
Even I don't get particularly worried if it's just the car.
Yeah.
We've always got max tracks. We can always
yeah, you can
get out.
self-recovery on a car easy.
Yeah.
Caravan makes it so much harder. So that I am nervous about that. But this was a good drive. Anyway.
Yeah, so this track actually continues on now. It's going to take us down out to the beach. There's 5 rocks, and I think we can then drive down onto the beach along 9 Mile Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, a beach drive out this side of the country is always a treat.
Yeah, so there is actually a campsite out here as well, but I guess you'd only go in a 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, or maybe a camper trailer, but not a van.
Yeah, definitely not a van.
Yeah. All right, let's go. I'm gonna switch into high range now, but I'll leave all the traction aids and stuff off. Let's have a look. We can see what looks like a little township here, which is very confusing at the end of a full drive track. But we're about
It is on the map, Stockyard Point Township.
Yeah, I'm imagining they're just holiday shacks.
Well, how do you go get your grocery shopping? You do a full drive track to go get your groceries?
Yeah.
Surely not.
Yeah, I would not have expected that. They're shacks, but they're
good shacks.
They're good shacks. There's a lot of effort in that. Wow, so that must be 9 Mile Beach down there, Tiff.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little inlet and stuff. We'll go have a look at that next. Oh, I can see cars cruising along.
Oh.
But this is Stockyard Point. Wow, hell of a view. So that was us up there just then, and now we're on 9 Mile Beach. And there does look like a bit of a tidal creek crossing there. So I might just jump out and walk that, because I just don't know anything about the area. I don't know if there's quicksand. We look like we're at low tide though, hey? Looking at the tide? Quicksand. Wait, what were we saying about quicksand the other day?
Oh, something like when you were a kid, you thought quicksand was going to be a much bigger issue in life than it really is.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, I'm not walking. I'm going to see someone else's tracks. That's good enough for me. Plus, this is fresh water. Oh, we saw a, yeah, they're naked. They're all nude.
They're naked?
They're naked. There's people on the beach naked. That's exciting.
That's unusual.
Yeah, good on them.
I miss home, but there's a feeling in my bones, like a part of me don't know what home is anymore.
It's probably going to be windy as out there, but I'm going to get out and show you. This looks like it's fallen off someone's boat, maybe, an esky or a fridge. There's a roast meat, there's a carton of beer just sprawled all over the...
But they're not open.
I know, but you just never know. Someone might have weed. I always worry someone's weed on the top of them.
What, and resealed it?
No, like weed on the top. Then you put your lips on it.
It's been washed in the ocean.
What, you reckon I should grab them?
Nah.
Warm as?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, these were the ice, that was the ice bricks.
Cool.
Look like a good hunk of meat. Yeah. I actually didn't realise that we were on a like a spit and that we had ocean both sides.
I did, because I read the map.
Yeah, you researched. So this is Corio Bay, and it's much calmer this side.
But I think we'll stop here and have some lunch.
Yeah, why not? Oh, this will do us for lunch. There's a bit of a mangrove here. Yeah, I didn't realise we were actually on a huge spit. So we've just come off 9 Mile Beach through the forest, and we've come out onto the other side of the spit, which is called Corio Bay.
Yeah, something like that. You had a little bit of a moral dilemma with that beer, eh?
Oh yeah, well, we cleaned up. I cleaned up all the small bits of rubbish that we can take with us, including all the sealed beers, and then the big chunky stinky bits of meat and bait and the esky I just don't have room for, and I don't want that stuff in my car, so I've just put it all in the esky, dragged it up the beach. But I can't drink those beers. It kills me to waste good beer, but
Meanwhile, I'm like, they're sealed, let's just take them.
I just worry that someone's bloody piddled on them, or I don't know. But they've been rolling around that esky with the raw meat.
Yeah.
There's in the
pour
sun.
it into a glass.
Well, would you guys? Would you drink them? Would you keep it? I don't think I can do it. But we'll find a bin and drop them off on the way back. Anyway, yeah, that's sloppy there, isn't it?
Yeah.
My bag is full.
Yeah. We'll have a quick bit of lunch. I brought the little portable induction from the van. And oh, I'll show you this chicken we've been smashing lately. It's bloody good. Yeah, trust me, give these a whirl. They're called Louisiana style chicken tenders. They taste like KFC, hey?
Yeah.
They are really, really yum. And actually, surprisingly, less calories and less carbs than the normal chicken tenders that you get.
Look, they are more expensive. I would never buy these normally. However, I did an online shop and I normally get the Woolworths brand chicken tenders. They were substituted with these, which are much better value.
Yeah.
And yeah, now we're hooked on them. We love them.
Yeah, they're real good. Give them a whirl.
It's like KFC. It's yum.
Yeah.
Yum.
Anyway, I'm going to bang them in a wrap with some salad and some cheese, and that's lunch.
Yeah.
Yum.
That's our standard lunch.
Yep. Home sweet home. I really enjoyed that out there. What?
I'm on realestate.com.au.
Oh yeah, she's a
I always
sucker.
do that. I just like to know what property's worth.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you're looking in Byfield, you can get yourself about 40 hectares for $2 million.
Just chump change, really. Anyway, really enjoyed it out there. That was a really good day. I think there's other stuff we're going to have a look at in the same sort of area tomorrow, but rather than full drivey track type stuff, we'll probably have a look at some of the walks or the creeks, take the kids for a swim. Yeah. Yeah. But for now,
Chill out.
Am I going to do tea tonight?
I don't know, are you?
Maybe. I'll see if it's defrosted. I've decided we'll do that cook up tomorrow. I've got some really nice beef ribs that I'm gonna slow cook, but I wanna give them like 4 or 5 hours. Just don't have enough time to do it tonight. But Tiff has told me that I've got a little job to do. So, we've got a Bluetooth water tank monitoring system on our caravan called Topargee. I've talked about it before. Basically, it's a little piece of electronics I've got installed here. I did install it myself. It's a DIY thing, takes a couple of minutes to install, and it basically plumbs in between the water tank and your water pump on your van, and it will talk to your phone via Bluetooth. So I've got an app on my phone, and it will tell me exactly how many litres of water I'm using and how many litres of water I've got left, which has been crucial for us free camping. We're at like nearly 2 weeks off grid at the moment, and if I didn't have that app to tell me exactly how much water I've got left, we'd risk running out of water. Yeah, by knowing exactly how many litres I've got left, I can work out how many days we can stay off grid and work out exactly when we need to be getting some water. But Tiff was telling me that it's just started beeping at us today. It's still working, but it's given me a little warning that it needs a battery change. So ours is, it's been installed since before Christmas. So that's about 10 months. It's obviously getting used every single day. I've had the same setup in our last van, and that was used, you know, like the odd weekend, the odd week or two trip, and that lasted about 18 months. But yeah, pretty happy with this. 10 months of being used every day. and I just got to swap out those batteries. They're just double A's. It's beeping at me, telling me that it's working. Simple as that. You just want to make sure you mount this thing somewhere that's really easy and convenient to get to, so when you do have to change the batteries, it's not a pain in the bum. Anyway, if that'll get us well and truly home, and I reckon this evening all I'm going to do is light that fire, get something simple for tea on, and we'll sit around that and just have a quiet night. Another day exploring tomorrow, and I'll do that cook up tomorrow. Those beef ribs are going to be delicious. They look so good. But I'm going to go find Tiff and the kids. I'll get the kids to give me a hand collecting some wood. I think they might be up here checking out the amenities. I haven't actually had a look at this yet, so we'll suss it out. Dunnies. And a bucket shower. What's a bucket shower? I'm intrigued. Cool. Oh yeah. There you go. It's pretty cool. You see the bucket showers?
No, but I have read about them.
Like canvas bags. That's different, eh?
Oh.
Hey, this is pretty cool up here.
Yeah, I know, it's nice.
Very nice. Is that a bar or something?
I don't know.
And there's a badge of food.
Very cool.
I shut his eyes and walked him up here.
Yeah?
Whoa, when I opened his eyes.
I went looking for you because
There's a magic room.
I need a hand collecting some wood for the fire.
Magic room.
You got a magic broom?
Yeah.
Can you use it to magic some firewood together for me? We're going to take the kiddies for a swim shortly. Tiff's had a bit of a hot tip on where there's a couple of little freshwater creeks that we might be able to go for a dip, so that'll be nice.
Hot tip, call Google.
Yeah. In the meantime, kiddies have been running around this morning looking for bush turkeys. And on that note, I have always called them bush turkeys. You corrected me yesterday saying they're actually
a brush Australian brush turkey is the actual name.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether the whole bush turkey came around from people mispronouncing brush turkey, or if that's just its nickname.
Another name, or
I don't know. I saw this thing online ages ago, and it was like someone said, I've lived 40 years and only just realised that it's actually brush turkey, not bush turkey.
No, it'll always be a bush turkey to me. I've been calling
it is to me too.
Yeah, I've been calling them bush turkeys since my first trip to this side of the country when I was like 6 or 7. So
Yeah.
they're bush turkeys to me.
There you go, brush turkey. If you didn't already know.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do a bit of a. I want to get tea on now because we're going to do a bit of a slow cook. We're not cooking bush turkey, although I would be keen to try one. I don't know if you're allowed to eat them or not. Probably can. We're going to do some beef ribs. So I've got a really nice rack of ribs here from Ryan's Quality Meats. These look, I don't know if that'll show up, Tiffy, but these look really good. Like heaps of marbling in them. Fat's trimmed nice and thin, so I don't think they're going to need too much trimming up or anything. So I'm just going to portion them up. This is super easy. It's going to take 4 or 5 hours to cook, but the assembly's like, I don't know, 10 minutes, something like that. And it's just going to bubble away and cook in the multi-cooker all day while we're away. Running off the inverter, and there's not a lot of solar here, but it is our last night.
Yeah.
3 nights here. And we will need a good charge on the drive tomorrow, I think, Tiff. Yeah, have a look at that. That looks wicked. They're going to be tasty. So this is like the slow cook method. I would like to try like the Korean barbecue method where they debone a rack. I'll do it next time. I've never done it. They debone the rack and then they slice it really thin and then cook it really fast. I'll try that next time, but this time we'll just we'll slow cook it. So I'm just going to cut between the bones. I think I've already hit one on my first cut. No, we're right. 3 people, 4 portions. How good does that look? Does that do anything to you, Tiff?
Absolutely nothing.
Really? My God, that looks so... I was going to ask you to get some close-ups on your phone. That looks amazing to me. That heat up real quick, didn't it?
Mm.
She's smoking. All right, bit of... Whoa, that's been in the fridge. It doesn't matter. Bit of high temp, high smoke point oil. Avocado oil we're using. I won't need too much anyway, because as I put this with the fat cap down, that fat's going to render off and it's going to cook in its own tallow anyway. But just a little to get the party started. Fat down. Ooh, yeah. So I reckon like, yeah, 5 or 10 minutes, I'm going to flip that each side, get it browned off nicely, and then it's going to come off for the next step.
5 minutes later.
Then that's had all the love it needs. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. So I'll pop them out for a second. Now we're going to start, this is basically the base of every good slow cooked meal, camp oven meal. I've got a whole onion there and a few cloves of garlic. I'm going to give them a little saute for a couple of minutes to soften up, and then I'm going to go in with 2 carrots and a couple of stalks of celery, all diced up like loosely the same size. And I'm just cooking it off. I haven't added any more oil or anything like that. You're just cooking it off in the fat of the meat that just browned in there. It'll be beautiful, heaps of flavour. At this point, a little bit of tomato paste, a couple of tablespoons. And you just want to cook that off a little bit to get the like the real sharp bite out of it. The protein can go back in. We're obviously doing beef ribs, but you could do lamb shanks or a different cut of beef or something if you wanted to. You could do tomato based at this point if you wanted to stick in a couple of cans of like crushed tomatoes. But we're going to do like a beef broth, red wine type sauce. So I don't know how much I'm going to need yet, but I'm going to do equal parts beef stock and red wine. I've just got a cab sav, something bold, not too fruity, not too light. So this is probably 400 mil. Yeah, this will be about right. And lucky that leaves a glass for me tonight, Tiff. All the alcohol in the red wine will boil off. Well, you know, the majority of it. That's enough, we're close. And then, we're nearly there. A couple of bay leaves. And a couple of sprigs of thyme. And that's it, lid goes on. Slow cook mode for, let's have a look. Slow cook 4 hours. I want to go, that's on low for 4 hours. Let's go longer than that. Let's go like 6. Probably 4 or 5 hours in, I'll start checking it. But the meat is actually going to pull off the bones and expose the bones, and all the connective tissue is going to break down. And I want that to just start to pull apart with a couple of forks, but still hold some sort of shape so I can transfer it onto some mashed potatoes, which we'll do later when we get back. Let's go for a swim, eh? Mm-hmm. Keen? We going for a swim, buddy? Yeah. Yeah? Whoa. Let's go get your bathers on, eh?
Guys, look at Chloe's chair.
You busted a chair. No, it does that.
Do you want to have a look at dinner?
You tell me, does this look good?
Does this look yummy?
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
you
good.
You gonna eat it?
He probably will at the meat.
It smells good.
You gonna have some?
That's red wine, buddy. It does smell good. Short 20 minutes from hit camp, and we're just going to check out Stony Creek. Let the kids have a bit of a paddle.
Yeah, this is meant to be the best sort of swimming hole in this area. Doesn't look like there's a lot of water though, it's quite shallow.
Nah, nice looking campground here too, eh?
Yeah.
That looks nice, doesn't it?
Ready, set,
go.
Go.
Hard to swim in Crocs, eh?
Yeah.
Really hard.
They've all got their Crocs on because they say there's stonefish in the water, hey?
Yeah, freshwater ones.
Yeah, freshwater stonefish. P.S. just walked past a family and I was eavesdropping.
Yeah.
They were talking about brush turkeys.
Oh, really?
And they were calling them brush turkeys.
So the family here just called them
A bush turkey, so it must be either. You can call them either.
The confusion continues.
It's freezing now.
Right.
Look, I think bush turkey is the colloquial name, right?
There we go.
So,
Gosh, that felt like a long swim. Holding 2 kids and swimming in Crocs.
I can't really sit here because there's too many tadpoles.
Yeah, there's tadpoles everywhere in here, eh?
How can I get up there?
You make it.
3. I got 3.
Yeah.
Well, that was a nice spot. It's a nice little picnic area. We can have lunch and stuff as well. But even the kids agreed it was way too cold to swim, wasn't it?
My hand's cold.
Lots of mozzies and march flies too, eh? But beautiful in the water.
There was lots of tadpoles and turtles.
Yeah. But too cold.
Let's go back and light a fire and
eat dinner.
And yeah, get dinner ready.
And smell that delicious dinner.
Bubbling away.
I smell that delicious dinner.
All right, you can. This finished a little while ago, but we'll put Brodie to bed, so it was on hold for a bit. But I got a couple of things I want to do. I want to swap the lids and put this like the air fryer type lid on. And I'm going to stick it on air fry mode for like 5 minutes because the fat cap on the top of the ribs is exposed out of the liquid, and I'd like them to be quite crispy and stuff if I can. So I'm going to try render down some of that fat on top. Then I'm going to pull the meat out. I'm going to simmer this and try reduce that liquid a little bit, and we'll have this as a sauce on top, and I'll get the spuds out the fire. I put some spuds in the fire earlier. Looking good. Yeah, perfect. So we've got 4 or 5 packages like that, which will be nice.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, please, let me know what you reckon.
I've only been waiting 7 hours.
I know. Actually, how long did it cook? 7.5 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. Flavour any good?
Mm-hmm.
Very hearty.
Yeah, it is a very hearty meal, isn't it?
Yeah. Bluetooth water tank monitoring system on our caravan called Topargee.
I know I'm lucky, man, but I don't feel lucky.
A lot of people get stuck here.
But what did you say this morning to me?
That I respect any sort of challenge, and you know, that I'll take it easy. I won't be big-headed about it. I'll be humble.
I was reading a blog post on someone that wrote about this area, and they said something about getting low tire pressures and making sure you engage in 4 low or whatever it's called. And you turned around and you were like, babe, what are you telling me this for? I'm an expert.
Don't. I would never have admitted to that on YouTube. No, I do not fancy myself as an expert in all reality. But we're very familiar with sand driving. Like I spend all my time on the West Coast on the sand, and obviously if I get bogged today, I will edit all of this out. So if you're watching this, it was easy. Look at the march flies. Oh my Lord. He's a big dog, that one. He could carry you away.
I was getting eaten alive by like 30 march flies for that, and I was trying so hard not to drop the camera.
So if the camera was going...
But my phone, I was going like that with my phone. Oh my God, they're horrendous.
Yeah, I told you to put bug spray on, didn't I? Oh, as we were driving in, we saw a sign saying Outtro, beware for crocs. That surprised me.
So I just looked before. They do, I think there are crocs off the coast here.
Wow.
And in the lower areas of Byfield, I think we'd be okay in the upper areas.
Yeah, okay.
I actually don't know how far south crocs come in Queensland. I'm going to Google that.
Well, there was an article the other day about one in Noosa or something, wasn't there? I think so. Probably got that horribly wrong. Yeah.
It's likely.
What do you reckon?
I mean, there's a whole carton of beer there.
I know. Part of me thinks I should take him and drink him.
Yeah.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
I forgot there's a zoom on this.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful, Zoom.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Nice little ad for the towels here.
Didn't see me doing that.